I don't often do a off the cuff, sitting in the car type video, but I thought I might talk just very briefly today about being a spiritually minded individual and how you interact in the world, especially when things are becoming very politically and socially challenging. I've had a lot of spiritually focused people who have questioned whether or not they should participate in the political arena. And I've questioned that as well. I've been very concerned about whether or not it's something that I should place any of my time or attention into, because it seems to be at odds with a spiritual focus. And I asked my personal guides about this because I didn't want to fail to be able to reach individuals because I have a different political viewpoint than they do. But at the same time, I'm deeply concerned about the things that I'm seeing going on in the world, and with regard to especially American politics and some of the regressive type things that are coming to pass. So when I checked in with my guides, I was very quickly shown an image of both Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And I realized that these were two deeply spiritual men who were also deeply involved in the political worlds of their day, and that they were able to do so without conflict to their personal sense of who they were and what their goals were as souls living on this earth. The other thing I've been shown recently is that metaphor of playing a video game, that this physical existence, we are occupying avatars, like in a video game. It's just a metaphor, but kind of bear with me for a second. And if you're playing a video game, if you don't engage with the game, you very quickly are kicked out of it. You lose your life in that game and you don't progress within that system. And so for me, again, that metaphor that popped up for me said, you're expected to engage within the game. You're expected to create and to progress within it. And the only way to do that is to be active. And so I have come to the point where not only do I think it's okay to be politically and socially active as a human, or as a spirit having a human experience, not only is it important to do that, it's expected. It's part of the creative process of creating a world that we want to live in. If you're watching the world burn down, but you're not willing to open up the hydrants and try to prevent the fire from spreading, then you're going to burn with the rest of the world. And so my current perspective is to participate, be involved in creating a world that not only do I want to live in, but I want to leave behind for my children and my grandchildren. And to do otherwise is actually against my sense of right and wrong. And so if you follow me on my personal page, you will see I'm very political. I'm a little bit spicy. I'm a little bit snarky about some of the things that I share and post. But it doesn't mean that I don't still have a deep spiritual focus on my role in the world. and where I would like to see my own personal growth and expansion. So, if you're worrying about whether or not being involved in either the political or social atmosphere of your community is holding you back in some way, I would say follow your heart. Do the thing that you feel compelled to do. And if that means speaking up for those who are less fortunate, speaking up for those who don't have a voice, then do that. And if you feel differently, do differently. That's fine. But don't fail to move forward in the game. Don't just sit by and allow the game system to kick you out. Anyway, that's my thought for today. I hope you all have a wonderful and creative experience while you're here.